Last fading breath before we all sink in. Minutes pass like cars on roads with no end.
Somewhere above the clouds.
Hey YouTube, I'm Steven, and guess what? As my longtime subscribers will know, when I first started my channel, I used to let you guys vote on the topic of my next video. So, today I've decided to let you guys take control again. For next week, would you like to see a new episode of Ask Me Anything, or a new episode of Meet My? It's up to you, so let me know in the comments. Today I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and that would be how much fake people really piss me off. A fake might not be the exact word for it, or you might have a better word to describe these people, but to me, a fake person is someone who just does and says things in order to impress people, or get a certain reaction out of them. You know that guy in your class who always seems to have an answer for everything, even though 90% of the time he's just talking out of his ass to make it seem like he knows what he's talking about? He's one of them. He doesn't really know the answer to the question, he's just going to give a long-winded explanation to make it seem like he's knowledgeable on the subject, because he's knowledgeable on every subject. Another thing fake people do is mention something completely random about a possession of theirs. It usually has nothing to do with whatever you're talking about, and they do it so you'll ask them about whatever it is. Once you've taken the bait, your so-called friend will either A, brag about how his version of whatever he has is better than the version that most people buy, or B, start retelling various incidents involving the possession. Usually these stories are ridiculous and sound like something that would never happen. Now say it comes up in conversation and you mention something about a possession of yours. A fake person will never miss an opportunity to one-up you. They'll either have the same thing at a cheaper price, a better model at the same price, or just have more than one of the damn thing. Or they'll start telling you a story about something that never happened, explaining how they came across whatever it is. The last thing that comes to my mind about fake people is that they're always telling stories about places they've been or things that they've done. And yup, you guessed it. Everything they're saying is complete bullcrap. Either that or it's a very highly edited version of the truth. The worst thing about fake people is realizing that you're friends with one. These people are usually friends from your childhood, or just people that you have enough in common with to stay friends with. But occasionally they'll tell you a far-fetched story about somewhere they never went, or something they never did. If you have friends, they hang out with you for a reason. They like you. You don't need to make stuff up in order to impress them or make your life seem more interesting. If you know some fake people that you're not friends with, just don't enable them. Don't take their bait and let them waste your time with stories and events that never even happened. If they make a random comment about something they've done or something they own, just go cool and then ignore them. When you're being fake, everything you do and say is for somebody else. If your big concern every morning is trying to impress people and make people think you're cooler, smarter, or, I don't know, more interesting than you actually are, you're doing it wrong, and by it, I mean life. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to vote on next week's topic, the choices are a new episode of Meet My, or a new episode of Ask Me Anything. And remember, if you want to send me questions for Ask Me Anything, you can inbox me on Facebook, message me on Twitter or YouTube, or send your emails to StevensSaysShit@gmail.com. I'm Steven, thanks for listening to the shit I have to say. Bye!